Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back. Today is episode 3. It is fucking freezing outside. It is. Oopsies. It says it's 1 degree, but I fucking beg to differ. We got in the bus today when we got down here, and it was leaking from the front windshield. So the whole dash is soaking wet, and it fucking sucks. I'm cursing a lot because I'm annoyed. Sorry. Apologies. But the whole dash was wet. I filmed none of that. Yeah, and I just said to Glenn, like, it's probably a blessing in disguise that everything is wet because I'm about to send sparks shooting everywhere. So if everything was bone dry, probably wouldn't be great, but everything's wet. So, I don't know. Safety tips? I have no idea. Probably not. Anyways, we switched the bus around. It's on a different slant now, so the front is higher than the back, and I think that's helping because nothing is dripping now, so that's nice. But that just tells me that I really desperately need to get up on the roof, which is fine. Yeah. Okay. Forgot my mic. This is probably super shitty audio. I am going to start grinding off bolts. We're going to see if this is the best way to do it. I'm just going to start, and that's all I can really do. Glenn gave me a little, like, rudimentary, this is how you do this, and I'm just going to try. Trial by fire, I guess. So yeah, welcome to episode 3. I hope you stick around for a little bit and watch me do this for the first time. When we got in the bus on this day, we had left it parked nose down. This put the bus on quite a slant. It had been raining on and off, and when we got in, the whole dash and front floor was soaked. There are 2 indented spots on the dash for storage, and those were completely filled with water this day. Obviously, I was pretty upset, but we ended up just turning the bus around. The dripping stopped, and now we know exactly where the leaks are coming from, and I know exactly what I need to do to fix it. So really a blessing in disguise. That is literally gonna take a million hours. These don't fog up. Is it the hat? Is it because I have a hat on? Is it my breath fogging them up? Because my breath is fogging now. I can't see fucking shit out of this thing. Because my breath is fogging it up. What the hell? I really hope everyone understood that reference. But what you see is me learning a new skill, and adding on top of that the fact that it's a scary power tool. There were a lot of emotions this day, but ultimately I now have a new skill and I've learned how to do it, and we've gotten a couple seats out since this. Alright, well, I'm either doing that wrong or it's not working. I can't get close enough to it. Like the machine, not the machine, but this thing, the guard, is touching the floor, and I can't seem to get any lower with it. I also desperately need hearing protection. That was really stupid of me. Alright. Can you believe episode 3 and I've already forgotten to give a time update? I'm gonna give you whatever time it is right now. It's 11:53. I don't know how long I've been filming for. 5 minutes. I've only been filming for 5 minutes. So I started at 11:47, let's say. 11:45. Yeah, I think I need to go back to the drawing board. Ask my husband what he thinks. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. I don't think I can get close enough, and I think that's my issue, but I don't know. Anyways. Poor Glenn, he was just trying to change the oil on the Jeep on this day. I had gone over to try to start grinding these seats out. He had given me like a 10-minute lesson on how to use the grinder. He had showed me how to use a grinding wheel and a cutting wheel. And then he had put the guard on the grinder and given it to me. And the guard is ultimately what was hindering me. So we ended up putting a cutting wheel on it. This ended up working, but this is just us talking through all of the different options. And then when he was done changing the oil on the Jeep, he actually came over with what he calls his scary grinder with his cutting wheel with no guard, and he started helping me take the bolts out. His grinder is obviously a little bit easier to get into those like curves because there is no guard on it, and obviously he's been doing this much longer than I have, so he was quicker at it, better at it, not so scared of the sparks, and you will see that. So we are now on plan B. Plan A was to grind them out. I couldn't get close enough with the guard, so we put a cutting wheel on, and now we are cutting them out. Oh my god, this dash looks disgusting. You can see my breath. It is cold enough that my breath, it says it's 2. It's not 2. Please know that I'm talking in Celsius whenever I'm talking about degrees. The dash looks disgusting. I'm assuming that is the cleaner that I used the other day. I need to get in here with just like some hot soapy water, like dish soap or something, and go at it again. I think my mom is going to help me with that some. I also need some Goo Gone. It's cold. It's cold in here. But yeah, cutting off the bolts, and then we're using the impact driver to get the bolts out of the sides because you can get to the bottom of those. This bus is really, really dirty on the bottom, so neither one of us really wanted to go underneath it, so we're just kind of cutting those ones off, but the ones on the side, you can get to the bottom, so we're doing that. Day 1 of however many days this is going to be, but we have 2 seats out all the way, 1 and 2 in the back here. Glenn did come to help me. He has the angle grinder that moves fast. He wants me to use the safe one, so I use the safe one, but it takes about double the time. I can get about one bolt as he gets like 2 or 3. So this is what we're looking like on day 1. It is Sunday. This is where we're sitting. And yeah, I'm a little freaked out. Lovely. I'm a little freaked out that my hair is gonna catch on fire. So I had my hat on, but it was bothering me. It was making the safety glasses fog up. I did order some safety glasses that will go right over my glasses because I can't see far away, but it gets worse as I get older. So even like being a foot away from the bolt, like my face being a foot away from the bolt, I can't see, and I don't want to get any closer because I'm scared that my hair is gonna catch on fire. So that's where we're sitting. I say so a lot. I'm going to try to break that habit. A couple things that I've learned. I need ear protection really badly. And maybe I need to like actually loop my hair into a bun, because right now I just have it tucked into my sweater. But we'll try that next time. But end of day 1. Let's go to day 2. Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome to day 2. We're taking a break from the angle grinder and all of that stuff, because I have my mom here with me today.
Good day. Good day. We are so excited and so proud. Nikki and Glenn have been on an adventure of buying a bus for so long that this is just exciting. So cloth in hand, getting rid of the ick, because I don't know how long this thing's been sitting, but it's been sitting a while. So it is going to be a hoot putting this thing together. And of course, Daddy is a Red Seal carpenter, so I think a lot of Glenn's expertise in mechanical stuff is thank God.
Thank
but
goodness.
Then you also have Daddy, who's going to be able to help you rebuild this, because it is going to be an amazing space. As soon as I stepped in it, I actually felt a really good sense of amazing space. Yeah.
And there's one thing, we have some professionals. My husband's a professional carpenter, professional mechanic. My father's a professional carpenter. But there's something about the Butler women. Like, we just can get down and do it. Like, we have very, very good determination. Would you say? Would you agree with me?
We definitely do. We have we're able to put things.
We have the grit.
We do. And we have the ability to do a project from start to finish.
To see it through.
Yeah.
Now you will notice that I get a little bored, so I like to call them side quests. I will go on a side quest, but I always come back to finish. This is a little bit of a side quest. I have some helpers today. My mother-in-law actually is coming back with some vinegar and some water, so that will be great. But yeah, we're gonna clean. We're cleaning the front. I cleaned it the other day with some method spray, and then when it leaked it like left a really weird residue. So today we're going in with some old-fashioned hot water, soap, simple, and we're just gonna see what it does. But like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, there's so many cracks and crevices. Like, look at this, look at this.
We need some specialty tools.
How does one get into these cracks and crevices? I have no idea. How does one get into these cracks and crevices? Maybe these come off, actually. That might be what we have to do. But there's so many cracks and crevices, but look already. It looks so much better already. Even, I need a cover for this. This is like cracking quite badly. But anyways, that's what we're doing today. We're getting her done.
I was always looking for little squirt bottles. And they had them. I think I bought 4 or 5 at the same time. Yep. And I just used my last one. Yep.
Actually, that might need a little bit of a...
Yeah, I do everything. I do it all. You want me to do it with this?
Yeah, and this too. And this was really, really squished when he first put it in here. I don't know what was on it, but it's definitely
it might have been
up.
bent forward against the dash. They might have had it sort of propped forward.
Yeah. It was some sort of way.
So what do you think of the box? I think it's so cool.
So cool, Caroline.
I want someone to come with you sometime. I'll babysit the dog while you guys want to go exploring or something.
I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure her from heel to tip of her head.
Do you know what I have? I have one of those zero gravity chairs I've hardly ever used.
No, you're not going to sleep in a zero gravity chair. No.
Actually, the cat and I have done that before. When I couldn't sleep, my legs hurt.
I'm gonna make the pull-out couch just wide enough, just long enough for you to fit.
Not very big.
I was gonna say, you're not very big. It's
No.
not gonna be real hard.
You'll be fine.
It's gonna be an L couch, and it's gonna pull out like into like cinema mode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it'll pull out into like almost a square. And like I said, I'm gonna measure you from heel to head. This was such a great day on the bus with my mom and my mother-in-law. And let me tell you, the women got it done this day. We had the most visual change of the bus so far. We got all the bottom seat cushions out and stored in the barn. We got the 3 seats that we successfully cut the bolts out of stored in the barn. And we got all of that yucky cleaner that I had used on the first day, all of that residue, we got it off the dash. My mom also got the ceiling completely clean. There was lots of dirty fingerprints all over it. And my mother-in-law cleaned up that passenger seat that Glenn put in for me. He just took it out of the junkyard, one of the junk trucks, out back of the garage. So it needed a little love for sure, with some vinegar to get out that mold and to disinfect so that we can have a nice clean slate. Really good. I was a little worried. I seen it. I was like, oh, that's real moldy. That's lovely.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's gonna happen. Yeah, I think this ceiling will be fine.
Oh yeah. I just worry about like if it's leaking.
Oh yeah, you'll have to really see.
Do I need to take the ceiling out to see what's, like moldy kind of a thing? Is anything moldy? Some of this stuff seems like silly to clean. Like I'm cleaning the bottom of this chair and it's gonna get dirty again. But I'd love to start off with a clean bus at least.
Absolutely, that's exactly why you do it. It's not because it's gonna get dirty again, because yes, it will, but you're just trying to, that's your own dirt, right? It's not somebody else's dirt.
That's the biggest reason I didn't want an RV. Well, that and because they're so expensive and they're made out of like the shittiest material that they could possibly find. But do you think I need to like regular vacuum off this chair, or can I go straight into...
No, you need to, I don't know what kind of Bissell you have.
It's the little green man, the little green plus.
Yeah, actually that might do both jobs,
So, okay, I've only used this once.
You'll see if it does. How's it looking? Is it working?
There's lots and lots of dirt coming out,
Okay.
so I would say yes.
Okay.
This is like some sort of like waterproof seat.
Wow, it seems to be coming quite nicely,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, it is. Watch this.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I got this one here and it's got a whole bunch of heads in it.
Okay.
It's a rocket one.
What did you want, Nikki?
This thing.
Woohoo! Power.
I have.
This isn't the right head.
This is very obviously for a fire extinguisher. It is bent all out of
that's what
shape.
it is.
Yeah. We're gonna take that
You might wanna
out.
keep that though, put another fire. So you can,
No, I'll get a new one.
you know what? Having that little one for, we'll have another
Yes.
at it.
Awesome.
For sure.
Oh, thank you. Maybe throw that in yours for me.
Okay, I'll just hang her there.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll get some more hot milk.
I'm going the right way. Is it just warped? Is it just... nope. Here she goes. Maybe.
Success.
Oh, another seat.
Leonard, Nikki took out her very first, what are they, lug nuts?
They're bolts?
Bolts? And the
These
bolts
guys.
all came out.
Mom helped. Mom held the top.
Fantastic. Bravo, Nikki.
It's flying off with the children. Would ya?
You wouldn't.
Right?
Hence all the boats,
Cover my
bolts.
strawberry plants, and it's just not a good thing to do.
I should actually put these in the thing so I don't forget them in my... Look at that. Hey y'all, welcome to day 3. Today, only goal, one goal, to get the seats out. We have 7 seats, and those 2 like at the front that are like, I don't know, what are those called? What would you call those? Partitions, the front partitions, the front things that if he has to slam on the brakes, it stops kids from going into the windshield. Those need to come out. That's our only goal. It is 125. So 9 sets of bolts, not really 8 sets of bolts because one of the chairs is only holding on by 1 bolt. So 8 sets of bolts. I brought hearing protection today. My hair is up in a bun. I don't know if you can see it. I don't have my mic on. I'm so scared I'm gonna lose it again. So I'm sorry if the audio sucks, but I'm just gonna set you on time lapse and we're gonna get her done. So here we go, almost 1:30. So as you can see, I did have my husband here today. This was a Sunday, and as you watch this time lapse, you will see how quickly we got these seats out. We got them out within an hour, which was really, really nice. My angle grinder died after like a seat and a half though. I had 2 batteries. Both batteries died really, really quickly. So you can see my husband go and just kind of zip them all out with his. Definitely the battery powered angle grinder is not as strong as the one that you plug in. So I just started making myself useful, removing bolts that were on the side rails of the bus with the impact driver. And then I went and got a broom and I started sweeping and I was taking seats out and things. I was just trying to be useful. And at one point I did take the guardrail off, not the guardrail, the handrail off. And we got them out within an hour. We really made quick work, and it's so great to see it like this. All the seats are out. That's exciting. Because we cut all of the bolt heads off, we had to actually go with some punches and hammers and just punch the end of the bolts, like the part where you would screw it in, just through the bottom of the bus. This knocked off a lot of dirt off the bottom of the bus when we moved it, which I think is hilarious. And some of them weren't coming out because they were hitting up against something. We got most of them, we picked most of them up, and when we took them off the ground, we realized that we probably would not have been able to get them out without cutting them. So all right, y'all, that is a wrap on episode 3, day 3. I'm trying to remember how many days we've been working on the seats. I feel like we started them last weekend, and in a total, like all the days that we've worked on it, I think it's been either 3 or 4. I can't remember. For sure today, for sure last Saturday, and I feel like a little bit on Friday. I might have started on Friday. So I think 3 days, seats are out. This is a short bus. It only had 5 rows of seats, so there is that to consider. It is 3:13, so we got here around 1:30, started around 1:30, and we have gotten all the seats out. We've actually punched all of the bottoms of the bolts down. Bolts, what's the top part? Bolt with the screwy part, bolt. Punched all the bolts down through. We picked them up off the ground. I've swept and we've taken the rail guard off. So I'm going to show you the bus, and that is a wrap for episode 3, day 3. Thank you so much for being here. I'll show you around the bus, and I'll see you next week. Bye, y'all.